Hello people, how are you? So that's gonna be the first vlog that I'm going to do completely in English. Why is that? That's the reason why an event's becoming a global company. Here is the guy, customer, the very fucking happy customer that we have. So I'm here in New York today. This is our office, our incredible big office. So as you can see, there is this place here. That's it. That's the office. Amazing place. A lot of space to grow, to think the ideas. But I want to talk today a little bit about how we can build something global if you want to do that, right? Because Inevent was born out of nowhere. We had no recourse. We have no resources. We have no money. We had no talent. We had nothing. Actually, we had some talent. That's the only thing that we had. And from that on, we decided to build something huge, like something that was going to last for years and not just for one time. And that was an event was all about. And then we were able to get big companies join us. We have a big office in Brazil, as you probably know from other vlogs that we have. And step by step, it's brick by brick, we were putting something in the right place. And here in New York, I've been through some places. So I met with customers in the East Coast and in Silicon Valley. I also meet some people in Seattle. I went there, and also I'm here in New York. And what I've heard from them all the time is that it's incredible how we decided to take a step-by-step approach. So basically, in event, so I heard that from one person that I met. That was the story that she told me. Very smart person. What she told me was that this consultant, she told me, in event can go a long way because it's building something step by step. So every brick that you put on your foundation, everything that you do, it's matched and it's solid. So it's not going to fall along the way. And basically what you're saying is that you're building something that's strong, that's really strong. And that's the thing that we should do. We should build the things that we know that are going to last, not just for 1 year or for 2 years, but they're going to be for like 3, 5, 10, 20, 50 years. That's the idea behind the event, to create something global, right? And we went from nowhere. Like went from nowhere. We were in the countryside of Brazil. Like we went there was a city called São Carlos there. And then here we are building just a small office. I mean, we have only me right now here, but we can go and we can build something so great. We can build something that's going to be, it can build 1,000 people company if you want that. It's just a matter of thinking what you want and then working hard for that. Today, that's a small room, but the big dreams that we have, they are big. And that's what matters. If you're willing to work hard and have big dreams, you can go anywhere you want. And that's the idea behind the event. All inventors, they're going to see that. You must trust yourselves and you must work hard. That's a key part of our life. You must work really hard to go where you want. Okay? So I'm going to take a look in the office space so you can see how it's here. Okay? Ooh. So I'm gonna lock this down. There is a key. That's great. We have a dining area here, so you can see people are doing some pulls. Have some space, people are playing pool, and there is also a thing in the back there. It's really nice. And here I have a lot of companies, so each room of these, it's a company. So there is one here, there's one there, and it's very nice because, so there's our office, cool office, right? So ARC is an office in New York, so great. And here's another path. So we see a path here, also see a path here. So the thing is huge. There are some things there are so many people inside. There are some rooms which you have. We cannot talk very loud here, but there are some rooms which you have like, bigger rooms. You have like 5 people. There are some there are 20 people. It's crazy. Like this one. This one is great, right? See how huge it is. So that's something. So that's an office space, it's a co-working space that we have. and we are working here with people so we can grow, you know. We must grow, and we must think about the things that we should do. And oh, now it's locked. So I'm gonna open this. And one thing that people do here is that I just got some Chinese to it, but is that there are a lot of people that speak their languages. So Chinese, they speak Chinese. So Zongoran, Shaw, Hanyu, Hanhao. Los espanhóis falam espanhol muito bem. Nós brasileiros falamos português muito bem. But they all communicate the language that they do business. I just bought some food from Chinese people, right? And they speak English as the way to talk with me. And they speak English very well. So if we want to be global, we must speak English. That's the way business is, okay? So we must be able to communicate clearly in English, and people must understand us. Because if you're going to sell a product, people must understand what we are speaking, okay? So it's very important. I cannot stress that enough. If you want to be global, if you want to be successful internationally, you must speak English. And English must be well spoken. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to succeed. Because people will not understand you. And it doesn't really matter how prolific your product is or how good you can do something. If you don't speak their language, if you cannot communicate that to the customer will not understand how great it is. So you must apply yourself. You must try to learn English. You must practice it. You must try to understand your colleagues. You must do and learn written documentation. And you must speak an accent that is understandable, right? If you do that, you'll be able to grow internationally and you're going to be successful, okay? That's the lesson I have today. So be global, dream big, and also speak English. English first, as we have mobile first. Have a great evening. Bye guys, I'm going to eat Chinese now.